The blue phase consists of establishing beach zones, swimming from vessels, and conducting operations from assault boats.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so today we're checking out a Canadian unit, and these are the Canadian Patrol Pathfinders. Now, we've checked out a few Pathfinder elements before. Generally, they're going to be those airborne elements that will get dropped to remote areas or even behind enemy lines to not generally seize an airfield, but sort of do reconnaissance and set up airfields or landing pads or, helipads, things like that. So a Patrol Pathfinder, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be patrolling in those regards. Maybe, again, more of like a long-range sort of reconnaissance element. This video is about 4 minutes long, and it's kind of like a montage video, but it also has some sort of voice overlay. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be one of those robotic voices. From what I heard, it's kind of hard to tell, to be honest, but it seems like it should be pretty good at giving us some background information about these guys and also what branch they fall under, because I'm also not too savvy on all the different branches for the Canadian military and where these guys might be situated. So let's check it out.
Canadian Patrol Pathfinders. Ever heard of them?
What happened to him? Huh. Dang. Okay, we're seeing a lot already. Yeah, these guys look pretty freaking mean with all the rocks, the saws, nice rifles. That's pretty much what our Pathfinder symbol looks like in the U.S. Army as well. Looks like he's got a G-Shock there, okay. And they're wearing blank firing adapters, so I'm guessing they're doing some sort of, force-on-force training maybe. Okay, but we saw, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That dude looked like he was not having a fun time. So some maritime stuff, some airborne stuff, and also kind of general infantry looking tactics. Okay, some mountaineering, of course. It's going to be crucial for a Pathfinder element. Nice shots.
Patrol Pathfinders are experts in insertion and extraction techniques by air, land, and sea. Their primary mission is to move ahead of main forces and prepare landing zones for follow-on forces.
There you go. Nice.
The grueling Patrol Pathfinder course spans 11 weeks, traveling all around Canada.
That sounds like fun.
And
that sounds like a lot of fun.
One of the most difficult courses in the Canadian Army.
Dude, honestly, I didn't even know that was a thing. I would love to go there. What, they said 11 weeks, so about 3 months. It sounds pretty freaking sick. Now, we have our own Pathfinder course. I'm not exactly sure what that course entails or even how long it is. We also have a RSLC, our Recon Surveillance Leader course, and then Ranger School, which are a little bit longer. But yeah, this looks pretty freaking gnarly, but it also looks like you would learn some really fantastic stuff.
Candidates are trained in navigation and reconnaissance and complete survival, evasion, resistance, and escape training.
That's pretty important for them.
They master insertion and extraction techniques, including fast roping, helo, and fast casting, as well as establishing drop zones,
there you go,
landing zones, and tactical airstrips.
Tactical airstrip, I haven't seen that, I don't think.
Enemy using mortars.
Damn. So, okay, that looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of stuff from the actual course itself, which is pretty freaking cool. And you can just tell they've been in the shit, for lack of a better term, because their kit is just like coated in a layer of like dirt and sand. So they've probably been doing some airborne stuff and also just moving through the woods a lot. That's dope. I would struggle with the maritime stuff because I'm not the best swimmer, but the mountaineering and all the land stuff, airborne stuff, looks freaking sweet.
In Phase 1, candidates in Trenton, Ontario start their in-class theory portion. They move on to ground-based methods of insertion, including dismounted patrolling, establishing drop zones, landing zones, and austere airstrips. In British Columbia, candidates complete the amphibious portion, known as the blue phase.
That looks
the blue phase
awesome.
Consists of establishing beach zones, swimming from vessels, and conducting operations from assault boats.
Damn.
In Quebec, the candidates complete their final exercise, 16-hour insertion and extraction missions focused on assessing leadership in a realistic training environment. Candidates must plan a range of operations, advise and brief commanders, and conduct coordination with ground, air, and naval assets.
That is actually really important too. And this is something that I didn't even really consider when I was made the reconnaissance platoon sergeant and also kind of the platoon leader, the platoon commander. I didn't realize how much face-to-face I would need to have with the battalion leadership. Of course, when you think of sort of reconnaissance or an element like this, they're going to be speaking with the leadership of the elements that they're supporting, so they know, this is what you're looking for, this is what you need, this is, the capabilities you're trying to do, this is a mission you're trying to do. You need to have all those details, and you need to tailor what you're doing to them, obviously. So I didn't really consider that as much as far as what it would actually look like. Because, you will be doing a lot of briefing. You're going to be doing a lot of sort of explanation, showing diagrams or maps of how you're going to be inserting, what sort of supplies you're going to need if you're going to do a resupply or if you're going to need an extract at some point, and voicing those concerns and making sure they know what timeline they need to meet, or else you're going to have a really bad time when you're running out of supplies or you're just waiting to get picked up from a certain area. So that coordination is very, very important. Okay, cool. Yep, that looks heavy. That's easily like 100 pounds. And with those freaking get-ups, it's not going to be that comfortable.
So guys, congratulations on finishing this grueling 3 months. 24 of you started, 9 have finished. It might not feel like it right now, but when you will look back on this course, this is what you will see. It is now up to you to uphold the standard. Carry the torch with pride. Remain humble
that's true, the
individuals
torch. That's cool.
and uncompromising leaders.
I like that.
By earning this, you committed yourself to excellence as warriors. You need to continue to train, act, and behave, keeping in mind that you should be the standard.
Super dope. Okay, damn, that was pretty legit. So this was a very legit production. I didn't realize it was going to be this legit going into it. But yeah, dude, that's sick. I love seeing the training, and I love seeing the wide array of operations these guys go for. Okay, very freaking awesome. A very cool recommendation. Now, the channel that posted this wasn't like an official channel. That's why I didn't know if it was going to be like an officially sanctioned video or not. But this was freaking awesome. So I will put the original video in the description so you guys can go and check it out. But it was awesome. Yeah, so Pathfinder, I gotta say, it's awesome. I love the sort of recon elements of everything, but Pathfinders definitely go beyond that because they need to be very responsible, and you need to be mature, and you need to be able to communicate with people, because obviously you're going to be doing that coordination with the pilots or the people that you're actually supporting. You need to be able to do that coordination. You need to be able to be personable on top of just being a badass and a beast at doing what you're doing. So there's a lot that goes into it. And that's why they're saying, I think they said they started off with 24 and then graduated with 9 or what have you. Now, the physical aspect is one thing, but you also need to be tactically proficient and have that attention to detail to actually be able to understand what these aircraft might need with setting up these landing zones and how to actually set them up based off of the terrain and the obstacles and also, the conditions and whatnot. So you need to be good probably with the reporting formats and actually being able to brief that on a radio as well. And need to be able to communicate and do that coordination with those elements. So there is a lot that goes into it. And this video really just scratches the surface. There's a lot of stuff that goes down behind the scenes that's, you might not necessarily train on so much when you're going through the course, but it's something that you're going to have to pick up as a responsibility just due to the nature of what this entails, which is going to be a lot at the end of the day. Now, I'm not sure how often Pathfinders are used in today's conflict, to be honest. I would love to sort of see some modern examples of, where Pathfinders helped or how they sort of implemented certain tactics. They might get repurposed for some things, but of course you need to remember what sort of skill they can bring to the fight. And yeah, this video was pretty solid in showcasing some of that at the very least. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you guys have any personal experience with the Patrol Pathfinders, definitely throw it down below so we can get a better appreciation for what they do and how they do it and what is actually required of people going into the Patrol Pathfinders. But a very cool video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up, comment, and let me know what you guys think. And of course, definitely consider subscribing. I appreciate y'all, but that is it for this video. I will see y'all in the next one.